Hey guys, Teiwaz here, and today we got our first video in the World War III series. Since the beginning of gaming, if you have a tank and infantry in the same match, there has been an imbalance of power. Vehicles trap infantry at the spawn, and there isn't much that can be done about it. The old school meta would be to switch to your engineer class and try to take it out with an RPG. But what if you're a sniper and you're already spawned? Well, in this video I'm going to give you a little trick that I've discovered here in World War III to make life a living hell for those vehicle operators. So let's get right into this. Like I just mentioned, tanks and infantry have never gotten along, and through the history of gaming, there hasn't really been much innovation on how to defend yourself against vehicles as an infantry soldier. Well, World War III kind of flipped the script and changed the dynamics of the soldier-vehicle relationship. You can take out tanks the old-fashioned way if you're an old-school kind of person and like to stick to the original strategies that work. You can still wreck a tank with the RPGs or even anti-tank mines. However, in World War III, regular weapons can damage tanks. I noticed it as I was firing at a secondary gunner in the top of the tank, and the tank started to take damage. So I started looking into what could hurt the vehicles as an infantry soldier, and what I've discovered is an incredibly beneficial trick. Vehicles in World War III run similarly as they do in real life, meaning you cannot see outside the machine, for the most part, without all the sensitive cameras and sensors working properly. So, the tanks and APCs in World War III have a similar optics system which allows the vehicle operators to see everything that's going on outside of the machine with 3 different types of views. However, that can change in the blink of an eye. Each vehicle has its own set of sensors that can be destroyed in order to leave the vehicle blind and useless. Make sure you take out both of the different sensors in order to blind it completely. If you take out only one of the sensors, it can still see in one of the 3 views. A few sniper rounds or even an SMG can do the trick. The key is knowing where to shoot. Start shooting at the front right of the tank. If you start receiving vehicle optic damage points, then keep firing until you've destroyed the optics. If you destroy them completely, then the tank becomes much less of a threat in the sense that it cannot see you to shoot you. Once you start hitting the optics, in most cases anyway, the driver of the vehicle starts to panic and wants to immediately retreat to repair the optics you've just damaged. If you don't destroy the optics fully, damaging it sufficiently enough to scare the driver of the tank into a retreat can sometimes be all you need in order to turn the tides of war. This is what it looks like when the optics are destroyed. If the optics aren't at the front right of the vehicle you're trying to take out, then start shooting towards the top of the vehicle at anything that might look like a sensitive piece of equipment until you receive the vehicle optics damage points. Once you get those points, continue to fire at the optics until it's destroyed. Once destroyed, you can take whichever point you're trying to capture or destroy the tank the rest of the way to ensure no one can use it against you or your team later. Either way, I found tanks without optics are much easier to deal with than those that can see. You may be able to get your RPG off on a fully functional tank, but chances are it will fire at you afterwards. Destroying the optics first, then eliminating the tank the rest of the way with the RPGs sometimes might be the better option. I hope this short video helped you guys out, and now that you're armed with this information, get out there and shoot some tanks in the face! Also, drop your comments down below to let me know if this helped you out or not, and with that being said, I'm going to get back to work here. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Later!